Good evening, everybody. I think we can get started. Apologies, it's beginning a bit later than we had anticipated, but I think we are still good on time. So the reason we are here this evening is to an old friend of FMA and to welcome the new kid on the block, to get to meet him and know him better. I think my role will be fairly simple. We want to keep this fairly social, not too much formalities. Speeches will not be long. We want to just interact and get to talk with each other. So I was asked to talk about FMA. I think I'll skip that bit because many of you already know FMA. Perhaps I'll just address Frank Mwiti in terms of who we are. We are an association of fund managers.
On behalf of FMA, we have the privilege of having council members who have joined us today here, including a former chair, and I'll just introduce them briefly. The Secretariat is run by Fred. He's our founding CEO of FMA. I think one of the reasons why I was happy to come as chairman, I knew I had a CEO, so I don't have to work harder. Like the former chairs, they were almost executive. And then we have Pauline. She's kindly run for us this association for many years, and we continue to be indebted to her services. We have council members who are here. Ensign Kihanda from ICA, he's a former chairperson. Thanks Einstein. We also have another chair who handed over to me, Patrick Eric from here. And then to the other council members, my deputy, Nikki Bameka from Contrast, is a council member. We have another council member, Ewan Size, from Apollo Asset Management, and he also takes care of our alternative investment agenda. We have Humphrey. Sure, he's one of our council members. He's responsible for CIC Asset Management. We have Elizabeth. Elizabeth is the CEO of Absa Asset Management, and she also chairs our Public Markets Committee. Am I seeing any council member? I think those are the ones who made it. We have apologies from a number of them. So that's part of the council from FM, which is here this evening. Of course, we have very good friends and colleagues from the NSC, led by their former CEO, Jeff, a good friend of FMA, a personal friend. I mean, Jeff has done through the round in this, and thanks, Jeff, and you are a successor for coming with colleagues from the NSC. NSC is really tied to the hip with the FMA. As our CEO says, when the NSC succeeds, we also succeed, and vice versa. And we're thankful for that. Commit to cooperate with you, work with you, just like the way we worked with Jeff. And, we hope that we'll have a new experience to be you at the helm at the NSC. And on behalf of the FMA council members here, congratulations and all the best in your new role. Thank you. And speak to us. And I'm struggling to speak formally to Jeff. So before we allow you to talk, we got you something on behalf of FMA. In the African tradition, we never let people go for a long journey or accomplish a major milestone without saying thank you. Yes. This is for you.
It's a great honor to be here. And I feel extremely honored to be standing among owners of capital. Thank you very much, Chairman Anthony Mediga, for this honor and giving me an opportunity to meet the FMA team and just to appreciate you for putting this together. I think when I got a call that FMA are hosting a function, happy to be with you and everybody here, including my former colleagues and Frank, the incoming CEO. It's a great honor that you could also make it. I think my history with this association dates ages back. I mean, we're looking at the early 2000s when we were all running with projectors around town. We used to call them bazookas. You know, when you're going for a pitch, you carry your own projector. And party would not let you there. So you know that was part of winning. So as being Kenyans, we had these old projectors. The guys from Sanlam and AIG then were coming with some nice to digital things. But we still win mandates. It's been very nice. I remember the association when we set it up the first time, myself, Hadi Pemiwa, Rick Ashley, and the rest. The purpose was one, fees. Opportunity came up. And I said, Fred, I'm going to be a fund manager in that interview. And Fred gave me very nice tutorials. I shined there. I wanted to get out of that room as quickly as possible, just in case I answered the wrong question. But it has been a great journey since then. And today I'm so proud to see Nicky Nandeka with an AUM in billions of dollars. That's how we are calling it now. We don't call it in shillings, billions of dollars. And seeing the fund as the fund management industry has grown. I'm very delighted that I can share history with all of you. I mean, I know my Einstein and I, the chair, we have traversed many interesting places, ISIFA, and we've enjoyed ourselves, including a very great experience in Thailand. We've had interesting journeys with all of you, and it's been great to really share good moments and also the very challenging ones. I think when I reflect on where we come from, as FMA and the NDC, I think we've been on a journey together. When I joined this NDC in 2015, I think the first thing I wanted to see is how could we create this relationship stronger. And really came around and asked you, what do you want us to do in terms of making the NDC more relevant to yourselves? And one of the things we got to hear was products, bring more products, bring more products. And I'm here to say that for 9 years, we've had now the allocators. I told Frank that NSC have a role, but these are the guys you need to be in the offices every day and make sure you hear what they have to say. Because they're down to drive you forward. So the brokers on this side, but the owners of the allocators on this side. So I'm going to say Asante. I'm sure we'll be interacting. I will always be somewhere. I know Tony and I tuko pamoja. Asanteni sana. God bless you guys. I'm great. Thank you for honoring me again. And I really wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Asanteni sana.
Say hi to allocators of capital.
Thank you. You know, in the 23 years that I've worked, my professional life, 18 of those were in investment banking. And we used to say, the guys with the money are you guys. So I'm surprised you're saying you're not the people with the money. I think you look rich. I think you are rich. Let me start off by saying thank you for, of course, creating this time for us to meet. I want to specifically, of course, thank Jeff. He's for sure built a foundation that is a wonderful foundation to build on. The team at the back there, solid team for sure. It's just been a few weeks interacting with them. I can tell you I'm feeling very comfortable, so I don't have a tie because I know we're okay. I think two things just to mention. I'm a man of few words. Of course, thank you again for honoring us, but two things. The first one is for sure I'm here to be a true partner. Okay. And I think the essence of a true partner is relevance. So my team and I will be working to be relevant so that then we are able to succeed together. I can see a lot of opportunities for us to collaborate. It's not every area that I think we collaborate, but for the areas that we collaborate, I can see, for example, this work for us to do around market education. We're just talking now about the sort of money that flows into gambling and to churches. There's a huge opportunity for us to collaborate around market education, and I'll be coming to you to see how we can cooperate. The second bit, I think, and I don't take it lightly, is I think we have to have effective lobbying in interacting in other markets. What I have actually seen work and work very, very well is where players in the market space know what they should be lobbying for and lobbying effectively. And it's a two-way street. You know, if I go to government and say remove these taxes, government will tell you, then what? What's in it for me? I'm just using that as an example. I think if NSC, FMA, and our other players in the marketplace agree how to lobby effectively, and we do it in a way that's well coordinated, that has what we are putting on the table versus what the other guys also are getting out of it, I think we stand a better chance of succeeding. Otherwise, if we become fragmented, there's a good chance that none of us actually get what we want. So I think this is one of the areas where we're really, really keen for us to coordinate very closely and agree what we will lobby together for, and do it in a way that is well structured. And specifically, the exchange itself needs to work for everybody. So one of the things, for example, the verse says, how do we link what we are trying to do at the exchange is the product innovation? Jeff has mentioned some of those things. My tenure, I would want it to also be seen from that light. I can try and best Jeff's record. But thank you again. I am here to collaborate, and just to underscore my point, if there's anything you take away from this, I plan to be a true partner to you guys. So let's work together. And thank you.